Hello, 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 everyone.
Hey, everybody.
It's yours truly, not only Coach G, but Mr. Bates.
Hi, everybody.
I wanted to jump on you all. This is May 30th, 2025. It is approximately 5:56 p.m. CST time. Happy Friday evening. I hope you all have had a great week. I know it was a short week for one because of the holiday, but nevertheless, I want to come on because the month is coming to a close. And I want to share with you all just a few of our thoughts on marriage, relationships, and we will not be with you long because we have some other things planned this evening. But nevertheless, we've celebrated 24 years this year. And one thing that we have semi-talked about, that we know for sure that it had to be a God thing. There's no way that you stay with someone, that you should, let me say that you should stay with someone for this length of time and you are not happy with growing old with them, or you're not making sure that you got a 3-strand cord, that the Lord is the center of your marriage and you're trying your best to work it out, do everything that's going to be beneficial for you all. So, husband, what are your thoughts of our 24 years of marriage?
For one, we've made it this far through holding on to God's unchanging hand, putting God first in everything that we do. We pray together. We pray together. We laugh together. We cry together. We support each other. We keep it real with each other. What I mean by that, we're truthful with each other.
Mm-hmm.
We don't catch each other lying. And here's the most important part: we don't argue. We do not argue. When I met her, I told her I was never an arguer. If that's all this relationship was going to be about, it was not going to be a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe arguing settles anything. I think it makes it worse. We don't spend the night apart from each other. I don't care if someone's angry. I don't care if it's in a king-size bed. I'm going to be right up under her. She's going to be right up under me. I don't believe in that separate. And here's the main thing that I told her when we first married. I told her if she ever put me out, she could keep me out. I was not coming back. We were not going to play that revolving door of you get out if you mad at me and I have to go stay in the hotels one night. I would have told her, you can go ahead and pack my clothes. I'm not coming back. And I meant that.
He's saying that, you all, because we've had conversations with we've had a conversation with another couple, and their question was, have we ever put one another out?
Oh.
And they were very surprised that, one of the parties were very surprised at the fact that we had never done that before. So I went on and I shared with them on what my husband said to me. So that's why you all hear him saying that, so you don't feel like, where did that come from? Was because that's what my husband said before he became my husband. And that has been something that we have totally agreed upon. So many times couples don't tell you the real. We'll paint you a pretty picture. Now, we ain't gonna lie to you and tell you that every day has been most definitely sunny. No, there's been some days where I didn't want to communicate with him or he didn't want to communicate with me. But that don't change the fact that, guess what? Teeth and tongue disagree. Sometimes you bite your tongue with your teeth. You don't get rid of it, do you? Right. You don't get rid of your teeth, do you? You may have to just hold on for a minute and moan, but as far as, and I'm grateful for this because I've been in, I told you I'm trying not to use the word bad so much because it was a lesson. I've been in a relationship where it taught me a lesson that was not beneficial or not fruitful for me. So when you get in something that's fruitful for you, and also, let me pause before I finish saying that. Everybody's marriage and relationship is different. We're speaking on the Bates. We're speaking on Vernon and Gwinnett Bates. We're speaking on how we were able to day after day, be excited and keep the fire ignited, try our best to make sure that we satisfying each other, we checking on each other, we asking each other, how was your day? What you had going on? And you got to be honest. Not only honest, To be in a relationship, you got to be able to have a conversation with your significant other. Me and my husband just last week was attempting to counsel somebody, and they can't have conversation.
Right.
They just can't have simple conversation. I ain't talking about the screaming match at one another and think that you're gonna get something across. I just was recently told, I don't know if I told you it is or not. Someone thought that I was angry on my live because my voice carrying, it seemed like that I was angry. No, I just have a very deep voice, and when I get sincere about what I'm saying, the pitch gets higher and it seems as if I'm upset. So I hope that makes sense to you all. It's nothing that I'm upset for. It's just that I have a high-pitched voice and you just get it. And then what it should let you know is, as long as I'm not as calm like this, there probably is not going to be a rage.
Well, listen, you all. Arguments never settle anything.
Nope.
It only makes it worse. One thing that I've learned, and I think she's learned too, know when to back off your spouse. What I mean by that is, know when you're getting on your spouse's nerve, and use your discernment to back off. It settles a lot. Every day, like she says, it's not going to be rosy.
No.
Some days when she probably was getting on my nerve and I probably was getting on her nerve, I had the sense enough, or you have the sense enough to know when to back off. You know, it don't escalate it because you're pushing that button. We don't push each other's buttons. I sometimes I get on her nerve because I love to play it and mess with her, but I know when to back off. I can tell when the mood has changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the only advice I would ever give anybody about marriage. That is something that's universal. It's not a Bakes thing. It's a universal thing. Know when to back off your spouse. Nobody wants somebody under them 24/7. When my wife's out, I don't call her and ask her where she is unless she's gonna let me know where she is anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping a tab on her.
Yeah.
If I can't trust her to do the right thing, she's not gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, hello? Hear me good.
You got to have trust.
It's gotta be trust.
You got to respect your partner's, your spouse, partner, whichever one, because we're speaking on married people and relationships. You got to be able to trust what they tell you.
And have some boundaries.
Yes. It's so
Draw
many
some boundaries.
There's so many individuals that say, some individuals that I know of personally. Yeah, like I told you all, to stay safe, make sure somebody know where you are, share your location. Well, I know some individuals that sharing location all because they don't trust their significant other. They got to know their every move. They're afraid that they're going to go see their ex-girlfriend. They're afraid that he's going to see she's going to see her ex-boyfriend. That's a recipe for disaster.
Right. If my wife tell me she's going to Kroger's, that's where she's going.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna believe.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be on my phone. So she been in Kroger's an hour. I wonder why she been in Kroger's that long. When she get back from Kroger's, she get back from Kroger's. If she didn't go to Kroger, what I'm gonna do? If I don't go to Kroger, what's she gonna do?
That's right.
So just learn it. It's got to be a trust. 95 and 5. 95% trust, 5% for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But it's honest. But these 24 years that we have had have been great, because marrying my husband, and when we first started off with marriage, having young children, we had to stay at home and nurture those children, grow those children up, not put them off on anybody, take care of them with those that were in the household with us, which were my children, and then his children not in the household, having to go and take care of them. We had to put some things aside. But as our children got up size and we raised them right, we were able to start taking some time away, to take some weekends away. And then as our children got older, we started taking weeks away from home. Most of them were up and grown. So now that all the children are gone, we take some time away to enjoy one another. Because and I was telling my one of my sisters yesterday, I said, you have to make sure that we don't allow, and I know this may not be for everybody, but I'm just going to tell you our truth. You have to make sure when you got a blended family, because we have a blended family, you have to make sure that you set boundaries, that you don't allow your children or family members or people that's close to you to get into your marriage and put up hiccups and cause issues. You got to set boundaries, because I told my sister, what if me, and I'm using us as an example, what if me and my husband hadn't set boundaries raising a blended family with, listen, everybody ain't, I tell y'all, everybody ain't finna be happy. Everybody ain't gonna think that you're supposed to be what you're supposed to be. But you got to set some things in place, even if you're not a blended family. You got to put the children where the children belong, because as of today, like I told you, it is Friday evening, 6:07 p.m. Guess what? Me, my husband, and the dog is home alone. We're free to roam about, turn flips, do whatever we feel we want to do, because we are empty nesters. But there was a time where we had to sit down and raise these children the right way, so that they will, when they get older, we're going to push out the nest. These eagles right here want to be alone. So marriage is, listen, it's work, but it's worth it. You got to be really sold out to stay with your spouse. Every day ain't finna be sunny. There's gonna come some rainy days. As I say this here, and I give you only a tad bit of it, because it's still in the making. I can't wait till the book is complete, because me and my husband know what it's like to be doing the adult things, trying to take care of a house, not having all the finances that you need. I told y'all on my anniversary about me filing bankruptcy probably 4 or 5 months before this man married me. It didn't change a thing. I told you all about, people said that we wouldn't be together because when he met me, I already had 4 children and a mother. It didn't change a thing. When my mother went to rest, he was right there. My children were right there. He stayed right there. What's for you is for you. We got to stop allowing people to talk us out of our inheritance. What's meant for us. The blessings that we got in store, that God got in store for us. And I'm grateful for my blessing. I'm grateful for my Boaz. I've had a whole lot of more, yeah, but thank God for this one. Well, I ain't gonna say a whole lot of more. A couple of them to know the difference in when you get something good for you. Have respect for your spouses. Respect them. Don't get them out in public and try to shame them. Don't try to out-talk them. One thing I know for sure as a woman, you got to let a man be a man. And I respect Mr. Bates to the utmost. He quiet. You see who doing the talking. He quiet. His wife is a fiery furnace.
And I let her be who she is. I'll chime in because we tag team. We complement each other. I don't mind seeing my wife shine. I'm not an alpha male, whereas I've got to drive the car all the time. I've got to be the one in charge of things. She allows me to be the husband when it's time for me to be the husband.
Yes.
She allows for me to be her man when it's time for me to be the man. When we're out in public and we're at a restaurant and the food's not right, I'm speaking up. It's because of respect. It's a respect thing. Mm-hmm. Are we old fashioned in marriage? Yes, we are.
Yes, and I love it. Yes,
and we believe in that.
Yes.
But I'm not so caught up on being this alpha male that my wife drives me around. Mm-hmm. I let her drive because she don't like my driving anyway. And then secondly, I don't mind. Gentlemen, don't be afraid to let your wife shine. That's the only advice. I don't give advice. I'm giving, this is for guys. Let your wife shine. If your wife shine, man, let her shine.
It's a reflection of you.
Listen, man, hey, it's all in the same gang. It's coming right back to the same house. It's not Gwinnett and Vernon Bakes. It's Vernon and Gwinnett Bakes.
Yeah.
When they send invitations, they say Mr. and Mrs. Vernon Bakes. It don't say Mr. and Mrs. Gwinnett Bakes. She took my last name. I didn't take hers. but we've been blessed in our marriage. I'll say this. I hear a lot of people, let me say this and I'm going to be through. I hear a lot of people say that their children are their life. If you're married, that can't be the case. Because we are empty nester now. If we had to let our children be our life, we would not be together.
Mm-hmm. I was hoping that some of you all will pick up what I was putting down when I said that you have a blended family and you got to know when to keep the children in the children's place, because everybody won't be happy for you.
Right.
That's what I meant.
Right. So the blessing part about it is we recognized it. We persevered through it.
Nipped it in the bud and kept right on going.
Kept right on and raised these children.
Took the complete root out the ground.
Yep. None of our children are under 30. All of them grown and gone. And look who's still here.
Still together.
Do you hear that doorbell ringing? Do you see the children walking through here?
But guess what, Thank you all? They will come back.
Yeah.
As long as we're alive and they're our children, do not get it twisted.
Yeah.
We're going to take care of our children because they're ours.
Yeah.
We are grateful for being able to raise them children. Me and my husband just laughed with our son a few weeks ago about when my son went to kindergarten, and first grade was the first year he went. The kindergarten.
First and second.
Yeah,
kindergarten and first.
Kindergarten and first. The first year he went to school, Vernon had to stay in the classroom the whole day. He wouldn't let Vernon leave. He was crying. When this next year came around for him to go to school, when Vernon got ready to go in with him, Vernon said he was so happy because he knew he was going to spend the day with Datavius. Datavius said, bye, Vern. We laughed. I said, baby. He said, no. I done grew up now. So think of all those great memories that we have. And we are so blessed. We are blessed beyond measure.
Blessed.
We are blessed beyond measure. But we want to just share with you all, let you know that we come down to the end of the month. We're trying to debate now. We're going to dinner or we're going to cook dinner. I don't know. But
She gonna take me out.
But this is the 30th of the month, and this has been a great month. I am so thankful. Not only, usually I say this when I first come on live, but my brother and my sister, and I know my sister in love and my brother, which is my husband's brother. Happy birthday, Harold. Happy birthday, Phyllis. And tomorrow's the anniversary. Tomorrow is their anniversary.
Happy
45th
years
anniversary.
Together.
My husband said right. He just said to go mess it up.
Happy anniversary, my brother.
Yes, they celebrate 45 years
45
tomorrow.
45 years. They've
So
been
that's
married
a
since they
blessing.
were 18.
That is such a blessing.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to just share with you all to let.
They were 20 when they got married. They were 20.
See,
45 years.
See you over here messing with that math. I ain't messing with that math stuff.
Right.
So I just know that they celebrating 45 amazing years of marriage.
Right.
And that is a blessing. And hey, I thank God for the 3-strand cord. That's just the main thing. I thank him. Because when you put God in it, it's you're able to be kept. He will keep you if you're willing to be kept. I don't care how many ups and downs you have. I don't care how many tears you shed. I don't care how empty the bank account get. If you sold out for your marriage and you say you're gonna stay in it for real, he'll keep you. And also you all ladies, we got to know how to forgive and forgive for real. God gave us a mind for memories, to be able to remember things. Not for you to bring it up when you get angry in an argument and feel like you got one up against them. No, ma'am. That's not real forgiveness. Think of some of the things that we've done to someone and we wanted them to forgive us and not bring it up again. If God can forgive us and throw it in the sea of forgiveness, surely we can too. If we belong to the Most High, we can. No marriage is perfect. I don't care who they are. I don't care how much they got. No marriage is perfect. All of us have our hiccups. All of us have ups and downs and turnarounds. But baby, stay in it, stay at it, and listen. Just bloom together. Even one of my sisters that follow me on this social media thing, her and her husband just celebrated 25 years. The Montgomerys, happy anniversary. So it's so many people that it's a blessing and it's beautiful marriage. And if you're in a relationship courting somebody, dating them, look, date them. You ain't got to date them forever. This Coach G talking now. You ain't got to date them no 7 to 15 years and they still ain't married with you. Baby, It's time to take all your stuff off your table and keep it moving. Because if he hasn't decided, and I told you, a man that finds a wife finds a good thing, and he sure enough find a good thing and finding favor with the Lord. If he ain't married you in 7 to 15 years, I don't know what he looking for in you. Because he's purchased a free cow. Because he done drunk up all the milk. This is for adults only. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. But look, stop that. We need to stop that, ladies. 7 to 15, and I'm just giving those numbers because, look, okay. No, this man was with me 8 months. 8 whole months. I myself thought he was a little quirky, talking about some marriage, but guess what? I know what I prayed for. I know what I asked for, and I know what my heart felt. I ain't talking about just no butterflies in my stomach. Yeah, he still giving to me because I'm like, you really married me and you really rocking with me, dude, after all this time? Yes. I ain't ran you off.
No, I ain't going nowhere.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love him. I love him. I love him. But yes,
you too.
You work what works for you. If you're in a relationship, listen, enjoy it. Go through courtship, date them. But I'm getting emotional. Just know that if it's somebody for you, in due time, ladies, God will reveal it. I tell you, a lot of times we need to work on us. We need to work on our houses, our physical house and our spiritual house. Work on us. Get ourselves together.
And ladies, and now I'll say this, and I don't normally speak on ladies. Keep yourself attractive for your man. Don't let it get stale. Gentlemen, same way, same too. You two guys, do stuff that surprises her.
Yes.
On a daily basis, I tell her I love her every day. It's not a day go by, and she'll tell you that's the truth. I don't tell her I love her or send her a message or a heart or something that just lets her know she's on my mind. Mm-hmm. You know, and temptation out there. There's a lot of stuff out there that we can get into, but is it worth it? That's the main thing. Mm-hmm. Is it worth it? That's what you got to look at. I'm not 24 years in this to throw it away for one night or a month or a week. Don't have time for it. Mm-hmm. Don't have time for it. I'm bringing myself and my money home. Mm-hmm. God bless y'all. Have a blessed night.
I love you. Ain't that nothing I ain't want to get off y'all?
Because she'll keep going on and on like the Energizer Bunny.
Because I love this topic. I ain't always been here, you all. And it's a blessing. It's a wonderful feeling to be here. It really is.
Yeah.
All my married ladies, I'm quite sure they can chime in and tell you it's a wonderful feeling. Because sometimes before you can mess around and get, what is it, the Princess and the Frog, before you can get the king, you might get the frog. Y'all know how it go, but yeah.
See, I'm trying to tell her I'm hungry.
Oh.
Okay.
That's what he's saying in so many words. Yeah, okay. Well, listen. This is yours truly, Coach G. As I tell you all, always, listen, I love you. Have an amazing weekend. Do something that's exciting or whatever you do. Chill, whatever you feel to do. But listen, the best is yet to come.
Amen.
We love you from the Bates. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.